dripping sky of ink with gold. They twinkle as the boys play rock and roll. They know that they can't dance, at least they know I can stand the beats. I'm asking for the check. Girl with crimson nails, is Jesus round her neck, swinging to the
touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard. can't touch this.
You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes when I'm gone. Oh, you can tell your friends just what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back into the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill his man. You can tell your mom I moved to Arkansas.
Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Town to keep me moving, keep me grooving with some energy. Well, I talked about it, talked about it, talked about it, talked about it.
Well, I've actually been at the college for 37 years. Started whenever I was in high school and worked into a full-time position once I graduated from high school and as a student employee, and worked myself up through the provost of the Melbourne campus.
Currently, I work for e-learning. I think that that's where I'm going to go out on, e-learning. And I've been there for probably 15 years now, having been in Titusville doing Michelle's job before she did it. And I love my job. My job is my ministry, and it's cool. I was called to it, and I'm here, and I'm serving, and I love what I do. I'm also department chair online.
I'm getting an award for a 10-year stint. However, I've been here 16 years. I started as an adjunct, teaching general psychology and abnormal psychology. And then I got a full-time job, and I've been full-time for 10 years. A couple of years ago, I was promoted to dean, so now I'm an academic dean.
I started working for the college in 1991 in student services and was there for probably about 7 years. Then I left the college for about 7 years and came back. So 15, almost 16 years altogether now. And when I came back, I was the administrative assistant to the provost on the Titusville campus. I've actually been the admin assistant to almost every provost that works at this college, including Dr. Miedema.
Good.
And now all the time I was working, I was able to put myself through school here and get my bachelor's and my master's, and all of my experience as an admin helped me to become an adjunct in office administration when Sally left the campus, and I took over in Titusville when she went online full-time.
It's interesting because I never would have thought that I would become a professor or a teacher. I was a clinician. And then I thought, we'll teach a couple of classes part-time. And then I loved it so much that when the full-time job came open, I took the job. I do love teaching, and even though I'm in administration now, I still teach classes online so that I can, still have a lot of interaction with the students.
Well, I first started working at the college in the learning lab, in the COCO learning lab in the library, and I tutored students. So basically what I've been doing for the years that I've been working here is assisting students one-on-one, and then I got into the teaching side of things where I have actual classroom full of students. And really my favorite part of doing this job is working with the students, watching them grow, watching them develop, teaching them the material, and just watch them get stronger as time goes by, not only in their academic ability, but also in their maturity level as far as their time management, their critical thinking skills, and their attention to detail, things like that.
Love my job. Probably the best thing that I enjoy is working with my colleagues, but with the students as well, and then being able to watch them when they walk across the stage. Seeing them when they're all frightened whenever they first come in, and then watch them walk across and they're so confident at that time. That's probably the most rewarding.
I think the best thing, other than the students, of course, and the relationship that we can build with students, the best thing are my coworkers. I really grow a lot. It's fun. We get to do lots of cool stuff, and I feel supported here.
I would say that the last 5-6 years that I've spent on this campus, I have felt more at home than I've had in any other job that I've had, in the 20 years that I've been working, 19, 20 years. I really feel that this is my home, this campus, and I feel like the people that I work with are my family. And they have supported me since day one, starting on this campus, starting as a learning specialist. They knew that at some point I wanted to be a faculty member, and so many people on this campus have been behind me in that journey. Now that I am a faculty member, I can look back and talk to some of those people and see how proud they are of me. And I think that that's incredibly important, to work with a group of people that it's more than just a job to us. This is our family, this is our home, this is our community, these are our students. And we're doing this because we're trying to strengthen our community. We're trying to make the world a better place, really. And when we work together on that, it's really a beautiful thing.
I love dual enrollment students. Maybe not everybody has the same feeling as I do, but I think that having dual enrollment students, and we get more and more every time, for personally, me, my classes, because it's general psychology, human adjustment, to have a 15-year-old and a 50-year-old in the same class when you're talking about developmental, how people make decisions, how people develop psychologically, it's really served to be wonderful because they learn from each other. I've had students tell me, I can't believe this 15-year-old has all of this knowledge, and then the 15-year-old say, wow, I never thought about it that way. So that's what I love about a 2-year institution. I know we're going to a 4-year, but we're still small. In small classes and with such a diverse population, I think that really makes for a deeper experience.
Probably one of the biggest changes I've seen from whenever I first started at the college, we didn't have computers then. So everything was typewriters. Registration was simply the card pulls when the students would come in. So it's like day and night from those first days.
Probably the biggest change would have to be technology, with all the computers and everything's online now, and paperless, not really, but big changes, and it seems like the college embraces change, and that's good. It keeps us up to date.
I'd have to say moving to a 4-year college. Lots of changes the past few years. It's been great. I mean, I've seen a lot of students that have gone through my program and now are moving on to the bachelor's program and doing very well. So it gives them an opportunity to stay with us a little bit longer.
A really good example of where I think that I've made a difference in student life is just happened last week, actually. I had a student give me a call. It was a past student, and he said, I don't know if you remember me or not, but I was in your class, I think he said in 2001, And I remember him very clearly. He was a high school student and failing high school, and he didn't think he was going to be able to continue at the college because, you know, you have to pass to be able to do that. And I worked with him a lot. He was in my general psychology class. So he called me and he said, I just got my master's degree at FSU, and he said, I'm going on to do my doctorate, and you made such a difference in my life. I don't think I would have ever have gone this far if it wasn't for the input that you gave me and the encouraging him to say that you can do this. And he was an awesome student. So that made me feel really, really good.
I've had students come back to me after their classes have finished up and say things like, this class was a difficult class, you know, it was a challenge, and they haven't really been challenged like that. And they said, I realize what my potential is now, and I've never been challenged. I was kind of scared to go into the university or to move into the nursing field because it seems like a very difficult scenario, and I wasn't sure if I was ready for that yet. And after I took your course, and as hard as you pushed me and as hard as you challenged me, I realized that I can step up to that. And I'm not scared anymore to move on to the next level. I know it's going to be a challenge, but I know that I'm capable of overcoming that and moving forward.
This event is important. It's to get everybody together and say thank you for a job well done. It means a lot.
When I got the email and they said, oh, you're getting an award in 10 years, my first thought was, man, have I been here that long? I think that it's great. We don't have a lot of opportunities to get together. So what I really like about this is that we get together, we are able to say, wow, she's been here for 25 years or he's been here for 10 years, and you may meet people that you've never met before, but you've just heard their name or you've seen them on an email. So what I like about it is that it's an opportunity for staff and faculty to get together and appreciate what everyone's done.
For me, sometimes it is, I only get to see people at events like this. So for me, you know, Sandy Hanfield was on my campus, Dr. Miedema was on my campus, Dr. Newman was on my campus.
Dr. Smith.
Yeah, Dr. Smith, he actually hired me.
He hired me
16 years ago, so it's nice that I get to catch up with them too.
Well, I wanted to come to today's event because, first of all, I think it is incredible that we have an institution that recognizes people who have put in years of service. And I wanted to also come to see the people who have put in more years of service than I have, and to really inspire me to continue working for the college and eventually one day be that one person that has 35 years of experience working here. It's something to be very proud of, I think.